Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Today is time to get back to some of my pro tips. The only problem is I don't know what that pro tip's going to be, so I'm just going to start talking and then hopefully some nuggets of wisdom might come out. But I've kind of taken a break from this. We had to put down my daughter's dog a little while back, and after that I tried to do a video and I just wasn't feeling it. We were kind of down. I was kind of down and depressed about that, but the poor dog had a big old cancerous lump about as big as a football on his leg, and they said we could maybe take it off, but probably have to take off the leg. Anyways, dog is old and slowing down. Anyways, we had to put her down. It was sad, but in a different way, it was kind of a bittersweet, sweet, tender moment. Putting her down, my daughter, husband, and other daughter, and my wife were there, and it was kind of it's almost a spiritual experience. But it's good for us to take inventory once in a while, and it sometimes takes a death of a pet or a loved one to make us do that. So anyways, so that's why I've kind of taken a break. And then when it comes to Columbo, what do I call it? My video about my favorite things in Columbo. I'm almost running out of things to talk about on that one, so I can't think of anything right now that I want to say on that, although I love Columbo still. But anyway, these pro tips. I thought maybe I would talk about health. It's been in the forefront of my mind and since my stroke, and it's really been a wake-up call. And like I said on an earlier video, in a strange way, it's been a blessing. But I wanted to anyways, in my church we have this thing called patriarchal blessing that we receive usually when we're young, and I received mine, and it mentioned the concept of our quote-unquote word of wisdom or health code that we have, and the blessing talked about that, and I said, you have kept the person that gave me, the patriarch giving me the blessing, didn't know me from Adam, but he said, you have kept this law, and you need to kind of testify to others of the benefits of it, and he was right. I was technically keeping it, the letter of the law, but I feel like I didn't fully really understand that, or didn't really fully have a wake-up call until my stroke, and my wife put me on a strict diet, or Japanese diet. And when I say Japanese diet, not just any old popular Japanese foods, but very healthy kind of stuff, the stuff that a Buddhist monk would eat, called Shojinjori. Kind of that, a very strict diet, and it's been amazing in on so many ways. But I went back to the doctor a couple of months into this diet, and I think at that point I'd lost 20 pounds. I think I've lost about 30 now, and he had me. He, he took my blood samples and did all my blood work and gave me a full panel test of all my blood work, and for the first time in my history that I know of since I've been an adult, all my blood work were in the normal range. All the different categories of cholesterol and what triglycerides and oh my heavens. The more I'm learning about health from my favorite doctors on YouTube when it comes to this, Dr. Sten Ekberg and Dr. Mark Hyman, and there's another guy, I can't remember his name, but just some good advice that we should consider our food, our medicine. And now for the first time I feel like I really am living the health code from not only the letter of the law but the spirit of the law, and I'm seeing some amazing things. One thing that remains being a problem, I went to a holistic doctor today, and then I have a follow-up appointment with my primary care physician tomorrow to follow up on this. But my blood pressure, I mean, I'm doing all the right things, exercising every day, eating right, trying to sleep right. I'm doing breathing exercises, I'm taking hot baths, and they will give me temporary relief, but I still will get spikes in my blood pressure, and it's really a moving target, but spikes are concerning. They don't want me to have another stroke, and I don't want to have another stroke, and I don't mind taking the medication fundamentally, except the side effects are so annoying. Fundamentally, I'm not one that likes medication, but for my blood pressure, I would take it regularly if didn't have all these side effects. But these side effects make me almost unfunctional. Lightheadedness. I just want to take naps and put my head down and things. But I tell you, even with the medication from the doctor, my blood pressure is rarely within the range that they want me to be in. So anyways, I'm going to try a multiple-pronged effect, and my holistic medicine guru that I went to today gave me 3 things to try. I've been on his blood pressure proprietary mixture, but it's like with any of those kind of things, you really need to do it along. It's not, you're not going to see a great effect in 1 or 2 days, right? So I'm gonna try and fix it at its root. And the neurologist told me that because you're older, your arteries are getting harder, and they're not as flexible as they are with young people, and so anyways, I've got a lifetime of unhealthy eating. With my Japanese wife, people ask, well, have you been eating our food? Yes, but I would sneak away several times a week to get fast food and and get things that I shouldn't be drinking, or drinking Diet Coke like it was going out of style. Years and years of then. In my job as a flight attendant, you're on the run and you've got to eat on the run at fast food places all the time. And it's just not a healthy lifestyle. And so I've got to take some time to repair it at its root. Taking fish cod oil, fish liver, or cod liver oil. I'm taking a boatload of supplements and things like that. I do get some relief, but nothing long lasting. I seem to get these spikes. Anyway, so the underlying fundamental message of my pro tip is that you are what you eat. I remember as a child in elementary school, I think there was a poster at the cafeteria, "You are what you eat," but they didn't really put their heart into it. But my heavens, now I'm so thankful that I love those good things. It's no sacrifice for me eating all these vegetables. I mean, almost a salad every day, or a vegetable smoothie with beet, all these wonderful things. And it's not a chore at all. I love it. I feel so good. Japanese natto, that scooey fermented soybeans, apparently they have got some wonderful enzymes that's great for blood pressure and everything. And I love these things. Yeah, so it's not a chore at all. But my blood pressure's still, I mean, it took me a lifetime to get here, I suppose, and so it's going to take me more than a week or two to get out of it. But can't wait to get off this blood pressure medication. But anyways, that's my pro tip today. It does matter what you eat. You are what you eat. And I'll tell you, here's how we're getting to 12 minutes. I'll end it here quickly. But there's something you don't want to hear from your neurologist. I went to my neurologist's office, and I mentioned this on the video before. She had some great things about the Mediterranean diet on her wall, and I took it as some great information. But in talking to me, she says, "Oh, you want to still enjoy those cheeseburgers, right? And salt on everything, and blah blah blah, and that sugar, and yeah, just take the medication." I go, "Oh no, that's not what I want to hear from my neurologist." That's kind of indicative of the Western medicine attitudes about health. No one's trying to, unless you go to there's some great people on YouTube for this, the two I just mentioned earlier, but just go to the regular doctor, and that's kind of the attitude. Man, why would you want to give up those delicious cheeseburgers? Just take the pill. And that's why most Americans are on a laundry list of medications, and then they have to take another laundry list of medications to combat the side effects. I'm sorry, no, I'm done with that. I want to eat healthy, and I love eating healthily, and getting the exercise I need, but boy, that's not something you want to hear from your doctor. Hey, just take the pill. You want those cheeseburgers, right? Well, no, not. Younger me would have said yes, maybe, but no. I'm done eating like that. Anyways, I'll just say one more thing. One of my tennis players that I just respect so much is Djokovic, the top tennis player in the world. Before Federer, now that Federer, who was my favorite, has retired. I guess you would call him my favorite tennis player, but he he's got convictions about, you know, his own health, and he refused to get the vax, and he eats right and takes care of his body. He's just such a good example to all of us. I really am thankful for his example, and I kind of think about that as I'm trying to, jump back from the stroke. But anyways, I've said enough for one video, but that's my pro tip. You are what you eat. I think I may make that a title. I'm not sure yet. Okay, thank you. Bye-bye.